Alrighty, let's talk Metro Park. So Metro Park is launching February 8th. It's by DBS Developments, and we are going to get our bearings first. So we're here at Eglinton and Don Mills. So obviously the draw to this location is you've got the Eglinton LRT coming in. If you head further west, you got Yonge and Egg. Here's Leslie, and here is Don Mills. And you can just see along the path of the LRT all of the development that's coming up. Anything in pink is planned. Anything in blue is already under construction. So the location of Metro Park specifically is here at 25 St. Denis. You have a 12-story mid-rise. You have existing apartment buildings, and then you have a 37-story building in the back. Total 554 units. Lots of one and dens, which is nice to see. Tons of one-bedroom and dens, like half of the building. A little over half of the building, one and dense. So, and some really good layouts as well. Floor plate will be released tomorrow. So if you want any more information and you want to get in on this launch for February 8th, you can go to the link in the description. And also, if at any point you want to talk to me about pre-construction investing, you go to precondo.ca/call and you can book a call with me to talk investing, Toronto real estate, whatever you want to talk about. So this is a location here. Now, obviously, you're about a 700-meter walk, so 8-9 minute walk to the future LRT stop that is coming here, and you're also surrounded by future development. And we'll go over the future development a little bit later, but the most notable one is, of course, Aspen Ridge Crosstown development, which is 14 buildings, over 4,900 units coming here, tons of retail, tons of commercial, and tons of residential. And then, of course, you also over at Leslie, you've got Tridell's Auberge on the Park, which is sort of a luxury end user focused development. And here we're a little bit removed from that, but still walking distance to the LRT stop. The only thing I don't love about the development is Flemington Park, but like the reality is, it's priced in. Like you're getting considerably lower per square foot than some of the projects that are launching a little bit further west. So it's more of an up and coming area with potentially more growth, depending on what price it ultimately launches at. We're anticipating mid 1200s a foot, which is going to be cheaper than the other product in the area that you're seeing. So to me, this one can pose some really good value. So let's get into the project specifics. So here's a couple of renderings. There's your mid-rise. There's your 37-story building. Here's the location, and I've just done a little mock-up here. You got Metro Park highlighted. And then you have these LRT stops highlighted here. So obviously the closest one right at Don Mills. So here is a rendering of the building. Some of those west-facing units are going to get some killer views, provided you clear the existing apartment buildings. You're looking at a launch on February 8th. Like I said, link in the description. One bedrooms, 476 square feet. There's only a few of those. I believe one stack. And then half of the building, over 50% of the building, is one in dens from 514 square to 650 square feet. Some of those do have dens that are large enough to function as a second bedroom and second bathrooms, which is really nice to see. We're expecting one beds to come in around low sixes, one in dens to come in the mid sixes, and two beds to come in the mid to high 700s. Sort of what we're expecting. I can't say for sure. We'll know on February 8th, but that's what we are expecting to see. Like I said, some of those nice west views. And in terms of amenities, you've got, I believe, 25,000 square feet. You have all of your usual stuff. So you have an outdoor terrace amenity on the 7th floor with barbecues. You have a indoor party room, a lounge. You have a theater. What's nice is you do have an indoor co-working area, and you have an outdoor yoga studio, which is not something we see a lot. Be interesting to see what the renderings of that look like. Here's your outdoor terrace area. And like I said, you are a 9-minute walk, 750-meter walk to the LRT station. And the LRT station is obviously the big draw for the area. That is why we're seeing so much development in the area. So here's the Crosstown Community, like I said, for over 4,900 units coming to Don Mills and Eglinton here. They're currently selling phase 3. I believe they have a few lingering units left, just larger 2 bedrooms. At this point, somewhere around the $12.50 per square foot mark. And then, of course, they're going to launch the 4th phase at some point in the future. And then you have sort of your more end-user focused development over at Leslie, right here, Auberge on the Park by Tridell. Now, this unit or this particular project did really well with our clients, mostly end users, given obviously the park views and whatnot. And a lot of the suites are larger. Your entry into this project is now north of $1 million, more luxury style product. But there was a ton of demand for those 3 towers, which is kind of worth noting. And then some of the more upcoming stuff, I won't go through all of it because you can see there's a ton, right? But right up, just a little further north, we have to the south west corner of Don Mills and Eglinton, you have 770 Don Mills, which is 1,200 units there. So this is the early rendering for that. And then across the street from that, right here, you have 805 Don Mills, which is, I believe, another 800 units, just over 800 units there. And then if you head a little further east, across the DVP here, you get this interesting build. If it would load, give it a second here. You've got this interesting building here, 175 Winford. This is a Freed and Fengate design. And this one is 2,500 units. It's a mix of hotel, residential, commercial units, really interesting early renderings. And I won't go through everything that's coming because, look, when you get an LRT, when you get, an expansion of transit, you're going to see density follow on those transit veins. And this is no different. So this is by no means everything that's going to come. It's just what's planned and approved today and what's under construction today. Obviously, we have Frederick coming up. Frederick's launching, tomorrow, the same time as Metro Park. So it'll be interesting to see where the prices line up. We're expecting quite the discount at Metro Park versus something like Frederick, which makes sense. The location is a little bit different. And that's part of the reason I think there's so much value in a project like Metro Park, especially where there's so many one and dens. So you don't have to opt for a two bedroom or a larger suite to actually get a unit in the building. I think if you're looking for sort of an entry-level investment, a smaller suite, Metro Park kind of fits the bill really nicely. It's in an up-and-coming pocket with a ton of gentrification coming, and it's a project that we're looking forward to selling. So if you want more info, link is in the description, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another project review.